Hello there. If you don't know what we're going to be doing here, there's a series called Angel Hare. Pomni is best. Pomni is terrible. There's a series called Angel Hare that I want to react to one of these streams. Not as in like, oh, this is going to be like a big old reaction video. Though. I want to discuss it a little bit. I've heard this is a really good analog horror series, so I wanted to jump into this. And since I am doing a stream where all I do is react to stuff, I got reminded of this. So, you know, as we were watching TikTok and other stuff, I was reminded of this because of this image. And I thought, like, why don't you just explore this for a little bit? That's what I'm doing. I'm going to turn off my music in the background that I have currently, so we can actually go watch this. Alright, let's watch this. Someone we left behind. Is this one 2 times speed? No, it's a normal speed. Never forget you. Okay.
Oh, guardian angel, please hear me, I pray. This special request I'm making today. Don't send me riches or earthly fame.
My name is Angel Gabby. What's yours? That's a beautiful name. It's wonderful to meet you, and I hope we can be friends.
I didn't say my name. Was there something on screen? I didn't see that. And viewers like you, thank you. Thank you, PBS. I found something. Oh my god. This is like an actual... Bro, remember these? Holy shit. Streamer, hear me out. Do not sexualize the rabbit. We're in the middle of a series that is an analog horror. Do not sexualize the rabbit. Come the fuck on, chat. Yeah. Oh, it's real. I just looked it up. It's real. Oh, it's real. Oh, it's definitely real. Holy shit. Oh, it's real. Oh, there's a lot. There's a lot of porn. There's just a lot of porn. Oh, never mind. It's just someone who likes to wonder why it's in public. I already read that comment. Things I'll do. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, guardian angel,
I saw this tape in the thrift store. I was overwhelmed with feeling of comfort.
this special request I'm making today. Don't send me riches.
Huh. I mean, like, has this ever happened to you guys? Like, I remember playing, like, an old video game when I was a kid, and it's just, like, wondering, like, whatever happened to that game? Then I picked it up again, and I just thought, like, man, this is shit. It happens multiple times with, like, a lot of my older video games. Shadow the Hedgehog on the PS2, Shadow the Hedgehog, well, only on the PS2. Pac-Man World 2, and Crimson Tears on the PS2. All those games... they were just bad. They were just like legitimately bad. But like I loved them so much when I was a kid. When I just had to pick them up again. Then I play them. They're just bad. They're not good. Hare World 2 was like leaning towards like it's fine, but like Crimson Tears is like not very good. And Shadow the Hedgehog is, well, it's Shadow the Hedgehog, and yeah, that's it. I don't dismiss all the games I used to play as a kid, but it is like it is a series of stuff. It's not that great, but it's not that bad either. Like, I think they're fine. Same thing with a lot of like childhood memories.
Angel Gabby. Oh, Angel Gabby.
Oh, this reminds me of like old. I think this is supposed to touch on religious modes here.
Good morning, Francis. I love to hear you call. Oh, have you brought a new friend with you?
Yes, but I'm fearful, Angel Gabby. I never know what to say.
That's That's okay, Francis.
Huh. This is supposed to be, like, religious, right? Shut up, Iron Fist.
Meeting new people doesn't have to be scary. Just introduce yourself and ask them to do the same. Hello there. My name is Angel Gabby. What's yours? That's a beautiful name. It's wonderful to meet you, and I hope we can be friends.
Okay. I mean, like, I thought this was going to take a more religious note, but it seems like it's just, like, general, like, just enjoyable for, like, kids. To, like, them to learn, basically,
Fear should never
talk to
control
people.
you, Francis. I'll show you how to meet someone new. First, you introduce yourself, and ask them to do the same. Hello there. My name...
Wait, hold on. There was more to that text. Hello, my name is Angel Gabby. What's yours? That was not said.
And ask them to do the
Oh,
same.
are they going to do it, like, in the next scene?
Hello there. My
Oh,
name
what
is
the fuck?
Angel
Why is it
Gabriel.
posted twice?
What's yours? It's wonderful to meet you, Jonah. I hope I...
Oh. Oh. Oh, fuck. How? Oh, no. So that is a red flag. That is a huge red flag. Probably a small caption. I'd hope that's the case. I was just, she's real to me. I mean, like, honestly, I would have thought my parents, like, probably taught, if this was happening to me, I would specifically just think my parents specifically told the, like, station to, like, make a possible, like, recording specifically for me, just so I could enjoy it. If I was a rich little white kid that, like, absolutely, like, needed support, like, this kind of stuff, and this would just, this would make my day. Honestly, this would make my, like, absolute day. I would deeply fall in love with this character if that was the case. No joke. I would have deeply fallen in love with this character specifically because they addressed me by my name. Yeah, like, unconditional love. Not like love, but unconditional, like, support love. Oh, you would. If they knew my name. You telling me you wouldn't? Like, a motherly figure, Angel, talks to you in a video, says your name, and says they're happy to see you? Dude, like, an entire stranger to just do that. You know how often I get said hello and people introduce them to say that they're happy to see me? That never happens, dude. I never get anyone to be happy to see me. Imagine having a fictional character tell me how much they're happy to see me. That would influence my life forever to want to be dedicated towards this. This would give me so much joy to just see this character. Sadly, that never happened. I'd smash. I wouldn't.
can be a good friend to you.
And give me hello.
Oh. There's no main character.
Another way to
Jonah.
make
You are
friends
Jonah.
is to share things you like. Can you think of a toy or storybook that's special to you?
Say the Bible.
That's great. Sharing something important lets others learn about what makes you special. Another way to make friends is to share things you like. Can you think of a toy or storybook that's special to you? That's a great book. Just like Babe, you can grow up to do whatever you want, Jonah. That's what makes you special.
I'm not joking. I would have just, like, legitimately fallen in love with this character if that was the case. Like, Kurt gifted me a stream, like, gifted me a stream like this. I did? I didn't know that. I need her so bad. I forget the name. I don't know what stream you're talking about specifically, but I don't think I've done that. But no joke. I'm not joking. If you ever did this to your child, specifically showed them something like this, there's no way they would see you as their parent anymore. Like, they would fall in love with this character and this character alone. Like, have it to be like a cute little alien that, like, specifically just says, like, I'm from outer space. I want to know who you are. There's no way they would be happy. It was this game. Like this. Like that? Oh, wow, really? How much was this? Holy shit. This looks like a... Yeah, this looks like one of those games. I don't know what this game is about, but this is definitely on the PSP, isn't it? Parasocial cartoon. Yeah, that would be it. It would just be a parasocial relationship between you and a cartoon. And I genuinely feel like it would make sense. We'll watch it after. Because right now we're trying to do this series right now. Yeah, this is just a parasocial relationship on, like, Creation Bench. Legit, there would be no other reason to, like, do this kind of stuff. I donate my life savings if she was a streamer. Girl, I guarantee you, there's a streamer that does that in some way, and they make bank off of this kind of shit. Because, tell me, you're like about 5 years old, you watch a cartoon that is telling you how to talk to people, how to share, and they address you by name. Like, they go another way to specifically say, like, hello, Jonah. I heard how sad you've been recently. But don't worry, things will get better. Like, that would fuck you up as a kid, dude. You would have no connection towards your own family and friends when you're as a kid, and you just get addressed like that by an actual show. They said your name, they know what's wrong with you, they know what's happening in your life. That would be it. You legitimately would only grow a love to that. I guarantee you, there is a person out there that specifically made a cartoon for their kids because their kids won't talk to them, but they will talk to the cartoon. And that is what scares me. Because, like, in that kind of instance, you would never have a trust in your own family, but you would only have a trust in the cartoons. And once you break the magic to them, that, like, this cartoon was made by you, that, like, you made all these characters and all these connections were of you, I guarantee they would fall into a deep depression. That would fall them into a deep depression. There would be no way for people to be happy after that. I guarantee. Because they would have to believe that the magic is real. And if it's not, they're going to have to find out that they've been trusting a person they've never trusted in their entire life. It's almost shocking how, like, this can be so helpful for someone to feel like they're with someone and they're with, like, support that they need, but also cripple them to such a weakness that once they find out what the magic really is that it breaks everything. They'll just be in a deep depression for, like, 4 to 5 years. Because most of their life, they've been, like, giving this character as much information as possible, but they didn't know it was just you helping them. They don't know how they would feel about that current instance, because they love this fictional character, but it's not real. You just proved it to them that it's completely not real. God, I want to explore that. Holy shit, that is a story in the making. That is a story in the making of, like, something to fuck someone up with. At least mentally. Do you like dungeon crawlers? You're saying if I like Pokemon, Mystery Dungeon? I do. Not a lot, but I do enjoy Mystery Dungeon. I know that they released another one on the Switch. They're fine. They're not my main cup of tea, but, you know. Like, Persona Q? Like Persona Q, right? Like Irian Odyssey. Not for sure, honestly. Wreath of Life. Doesn't show up anywhere. Online, out of business records, okay. Episode 2, differences, no longer subtle. Okay. Oh, okay.
It's a beautiful day, Francis. We shouldn't take it for granted.
Oh, but Gabby, how can I have the strength to face the day? All the rain has got me shivery and sad.
Oh, Francis, it's simple. Faith and hope give us the strength to face every challenge. It may not make us physically strong, but it can give us resolve and fortitude when we need it.
I could certainly use some fortitude.
Be it different for me. Okay, how is it different? It's basically just telling you, like, just believe in yourself and you'll be okay. It has VHS horror like this one you're watching. Really? That is interesting.
The The sun is warm sometimes, Jonah, but you shouldn't forget the moments when it burns you.
Oh, but Gabby, how can I have the strength to face the day? All the rain has got me shivery and sad.
You will need strength to be resilient during times of comfort, and fortitude to be brave during times of heat. I can show you how to be
Certainly
stronger,
use some fortitude.
even though you're so small.
What the fuck? Alright, this is having a deeper connection, because she knows. She absolutely knows what the fuck is happening. I don't know why I was told these things.
The rain has flooded the path back to my home. How will I ever cross? Oh, despair.
You'll
Also, the
never
character
cross
hasn't
if you
changed
get
their
into
voice
despair,
either.
friend Francis. Let's follow the stream and look for a narrow crossing. This will do us a lot more good than surrendering to despair.
I see, Gabby. This hope is giving me a lot of strength.
God made the ocean.
Rain has flooded the path back to my home. How will I ever cross? Oh, despair.
In the darkest times, you must never despair, Jonah. It is our greatest enemy. Strength will be your ally, and I will show you how to be strong.
I see,
What?
Gabby. This hope is giving me a lot of strength.
What, hold on. They, like,
We
part
feel
away from the
safest where
show.
we go to sleep. Do you want your room to feel safe?
I thought it was luck that she always knew what I needed. What? She gives me strength. You are disgusting.
First, let me show you how you can be stronger than your enemy. Like David's little pebble against Goliath, this little chair is going to be stronger than anyone who comes to your door. If we put it backwards like this, it will be like your own lock and key. Look at that! It's so strong. Now let's get in the closet.
Oh my god. Seg scene. I'm more like concerned that like this rabbit knows that like Jonah, which is the main character, I'm guessing, is specifically under a lot of like specific hate, where I don't know, they get physical abuse. That at some point they have to specifically prop like a chair at a door to stop that person from entering their room and breaking themselves in. And the fact that this character knows that means that there's something to it. I'm just repeating what the video said, basically, but it's just... These are all tactics for, like, a child trying to avoid getting abused. Wow, holy shit, it's fucked. And not many people have, like, wooden chairs, by the way. I don't have a single wooden chair in my own room. But, like, those kind of wooden chairs that you see that, like, she's using, I've never seen those anywhere else but in a kitchen. So the fact that she knows that there's a wooden chair in his room says a lot. So, obviously, this recording is specified for the main character. And we're seeing that.
The dark can be scary, but it can also be peaceful. Instead of letting the sounds and darkness make you fearful, look at God's blessings and concentrate hard on something you're thankful for. This is how your mind can be strong too. I like to take a big, slow breath to keep me calm. Would you like to try? Very good, Jonah. Now you don't have to be scared, even if he finds you.
He finds you? Alright. So it's definitely like parental abuse of some kind that it specifically is about. This is so odd. But also, I'm very interested of like where this all connects to. Because specifically she's quoting Bible verses, so obviously Jonah is a religious person. Because she's using Bible verses just like David versus Goliath and the darkness. And she knows these stories and specifically reflects them to Jonah. So Jonah knows a lot about these stories as well, I'm guessing. I mean, why else would she like repeat these stories? Stop sexualizing the rabbit. We're trying to analyze the analog horror series. My mom and I. We weren't always alone. What was after him? There's another father? Like, who was it? Oh, okay. That's the end of it. Let me analyze her. Shut the fuck up.
Hello there. No, I'm not Angel Gabby. She's busy today, so I have the privilege of answering your questions on her behalf. I sure hope I can do a good job for y'all. Alright, our first letter is from Bleeding Heart Doves. She asks if there are any other angel hairs. What a lovely question. Thank you, Bleeding Heart Doves.
Bleeding Heart Doves.
I haven't met any
Boo,
angels other
boo.
than Gabby. She's my dear.
I don't like the hair. Where's my bunny? I want to pump my fat dick to a bunny. Chat, grow the fuck up.
Dearest friend. My only friend, really. Anyway, there's certainly more angel hairs out there, but they have a lot of responsibilities that keep them very busy. Here's some art I've collected over time of some of Gabby's angel friends. Aren't they lovely? Our next question is from Stephanie.
I'll grow alright, shut
Thanks
up.
for writing, Steph. Oh my. She writes, are there any demon hairs? As a matter of fact, there's quite a diverse lexicon of... well, she doesn't like me talking about all that. A diverse lexicon of...
Hold on. I want to see some... What is this? There's
well,
demon hairs. Okay.
As a matter of fact, there's quite a diverse lexicon of...
Fuck. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to, like, see here. But I'm specifically very curious what they look like.
Lexicon.
Oh, wow. No, they're definitely demons. Because that's its mouth. Oh, that's very interesting. I wonder what they look like. Because if this is what they're, like, putting it up, like, I wonder what they actually look like. I wonder what, like, connections they might have. Because there's a diverse section, apparently.
well, she doesn't like me talking about all that. But sometimes, when Gabby and I get a little giddy together, she'll tell some stories. I sure wish I could share more. But just know that demon hairs don't always appear as plainly as a rabbit with horns. Sometimes they look like an opportunity or a feeling. Well, I'm sure glad you wrote to us, Steph, and
Hold on. So, I mean, does that mean Angel Gabby's a demon hair too? Because angel hairs exist in this universe. So if they're connected to a feeling, does that mean Angel Gabby is a demon hair as well? Because their form isn't, like, set in stone, then they can take any form. And if they're connected to their feelings, that means Angel Gabby can be a demon hair. Or an angel hair mixed. She's a baddie. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god. What is wrong with you? You can't have 2 seconds without thinking about your dick, dude. Honestly.
Gabby sends her love. Keep writing in, friends. Gabby loves to hear you call. Goodbye. Rabbit with horns, that sounds like a jackalope. Jackalopes are demon hairs. Angel Gabby, I've discovered a secret.
So jackalopes are demon hairs as well? Interesting. Mostly found in the south, if I remember right. Specifically people that make up jackalopes. Jackalopes aren't real. Horseplay as a child. Go back a little bit. Guardian Angel make friends. I can't read most of these. Guardian Angel armor of cold, the sword of stone. Andy in the 55th episode. Batman and the drunk. And the Door's worst face. Angel Bunny prodigy original. Angel Bunny dealing with bullies. Guardian Angels a day out. Huh. Just old VHS tapes. You know when VHS was, like, actually a medium? Fuck, that shit, like, wore off real bad. She broke character mid-show, really.
I'll feel safer with this, the way you wield that sword.
These are nice props to demonstrate God's armor. But remember, Francis, the real sword of the Spirit isn't a weapon. Ephesians says it's the sharp wit and powerful depth of his word.
Oh, good. I'm no good at fighting actual battles.
Not
with
once
these
if he's
little
not
arms.
coming back for a while.
Wait, hold on, what?
Not once if he's not coming back for a while.
Not once if he's not coming back for a while. What the fuck? She's just like literally, she can see him. She can see him.
Jonah, you're a very brave and very special one of God's children. No, it's all right if you weren't listening. Do you remember what we decided to do if you're ever afraid?
What is she?
I want you to take that off the table very carefully, only holding the handle. It might be heavy. Use both hands. Can you hold it up so I can see what kind it is? Now that we've got the pieces apart, let's think of somewhere to hide them where nobody can use them for harm. No, Jonah, not the kitchen. A lot of people hide things in the kitchen and there's too much traffic for it to be safe. No, not the toy chest in your room. It would be very incriminating. Oh, we can learn that word later, but it could get you into trouble.
Did she just teach him to disarm him a gun? Like, did she just teach him how to specifically disarm a gun? How? That is hours, by the way. Jonah strapped. No. He didn't get a gun. He dismantled one. He literally like took out the stock, removed the spring, and completely decoupled the magazine. Because she just teached him how to disassemble something.
Where nobody can use them for harm. It might be heavy. Use of God's children. No, it's all right if you weren't listening. Do you remember what we decided to do if you're ever afraid? I want you to take that off the table very carefully, only holding the handle. It might be heavy. Use both hands. Can you hold it up so I can see what kind it is?
Okay. Like, are they disassembling it? I might be taking this.
Now that we've got the pieces apart, let's think of somewhere to hide them where nobody can.
So specifically, she found a way for him to disassemble a gun and found a way for him to assemble it back all together, so he can like assemble it when he needs it.
And use them for
This
harm.
is fucking insane, by the way. What the hell?
No, Jonah.
Oh, by the way, if you don't know, this is actually like a technique most I think specifically officers are trained to do, just in case they get disarmed in some way and their gun is like completely shattered to pieces in some way. There are like, I think they also teach you this in the military, just in case your arm is disarmed over there. They teach you ways to do this specifically to like assemble the gun and be able to like be ready on a moment's notice, just in case full disassemble it. Because if you don't know, a gun is made out of simple parts. Most simple parts are from existing weapons, such as the handle of most like M16s that we have currently still take the original model of like I think a G9 pistol. So those are all interchangeable parts that could like just lock and stack with each other easily because they're already made out of like inseparable parts. All they have to do is create other parts that connect to those existing parts. And because they're at simple parts, most people know how to disassemble and reassemble guns at a moment's notice. So the fact that she knows how to do this is teaching him a lot about how to assemble this.
A lot of people hide things in the kitchen and there's too much traffic trouble. Good. Now, see if you can put the book back in front of it. Wonderful job. Be slow and steady as you climb back down.
I think the belt of truth doesn't quite fit around me. Does that mean I'm extra honest, or...?
I'll always be your
in any
warrior,
case,
Jonah.
Now
Where did she go?
I hope we'll never have to draw a weapon. But as your guardian angel,
Thank you.
I'll always already.
Again, I'm just getting this like phrase from specifically a handle. It could be a knife. It doesn't always have to be a gun, but it could also just be as well a knife. I'm not sure. It's definitely up in the air on like what it could or could not be. Next episode. But this only compliment she's been assisting me.
I won't be waiting when you call.
Am I complicit? I mean, I don't know.
I'm sorry, Gabby. I was scared you'd be mad at me, but I shouldn't have lied.
No, you shouldn't have. It hurt my feelings that you would take one of my angel feathers, but it hurt me so much more that you would lie about it, Francis.
Will you ever forgive me?
The Bible tells us to forgive, but Proverbs 19 also warns us about the consequences of lying. Do you think we should forgive Francis now that he's apologized?
That is a very sadistic way to say that. What the fuck? I'm not joking. That was sadistic. That was extremely sadistic. I mean, I understand the position of that. Most specifically Bible thumping stuff like that specifically tries to make sure that like forgiveness is something that you're almost never guaranteed, that it's something you should beg and grovel to the ground about, because it's not something you should deserve. It's something that like you get as a second moment and a second wind. If you need forgiveness, you're only given it if you do some extreme stuff. Meanwhile, I think forgiveness should be given off like specifically to anyone, because there's no reason that we should always like hang people's mistakes over their head like a guillotine. It's okay to make mistakes. We shouldn't like think that mistakes make us who we are. We learn from our mistakes. I mean, again, this does follow it, and I do agree with how they're representing it, because clearly this does follow the line. I will go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. For those watching the VOD, skip like about 2 minutes or so. I'm back.
We should? That's very nice of you. It shows a lot of courage to be merciful toward others. Francis, I forgive you.
That's so kind of you, Gabby.
But you see what I mean? Like, this is so real, because that's how it works. Especially if you're a part of a Bible thumping family. That's how it works.
I'm sorry, Gabby. I was scared you'd be mad at me, but I shouldn't have lied.
Honesty is important, Jonah. You should always tell the truth. If you know you're going to be in trouble, you should create a truth for later.
Will you ever forgive me?
Go to a friend's house when something bad happens, and you won't have to lie about it when they ask you later.
What the fuck? Not talking about. All right, give me a second. Let me look at this real quick.
What's this?
Look, Show! Our friends are all together at last!
Yay! This is awesome, Mirai! Our fight is just beginning!
It has like multiple
You're
parts. I mean,
right,
that does sound
but you
interesting.
make it sound like we're getting canceled already.
Boy, I'm getting nervous. I don't know if I'd make a very good assistant.
Huh?
He's really digging in there. I think you're a bit too lax.
it's time for your next mission. Let's make a toilet, okay? Go!
Hold on! You're going way too fast.
I mean, this does seem interesting. I would have to play the game myself.
They are going to ask you what happened, Jonah. So you have to make sure you're gone when the time comes. We have to make sure you only have truth to tell.
She's planning my alibi. I mean, you're under a lot of stress. I'm assuming you need one. An alibi for what, though? I mean, your life was
You can forgive Francis if you want, but it will be difficult to ever trust him again. Revelations warns us of the place prepared for liars. It's up to you.
Bro, what the fuck? Why would you bring Revelations into this? Christ! Oh my god! For those like not in the know, Revelations is like a part of the Bible that specifically is meant more towards the doomsday focus of what will happen to the world in case God comes. And the fact that they're discussing Revelations of all things is, well, it makes sense, but it's also like, yeah, you don't teach Revelations to a kid at all. Like you don't, unless you're trying to like instill the fear into him where they don't have like another option. You teach them Revelations and you show them films of Revelation specifically about their own parents leaving them and leaving them in a world where like they're just there living the rest of their lives. Yeah, in order to scare a child, you specifically show them movies and you show them like passages of Revelations so they would get like a trauma from all of that. And yeah, Revelations is like, you don't explore that topic unless they're like, I mean, I would say wait until they're 18 because it is not a good place to just like teach someone of that. That's how you give them existential crises.
You, Jonah. What would you like me to do?
What?
It's all right. Take your time and think about it. It's not an easy decision.
Water crews arrived and were able to essentially close the floodgates, but not before the damage was done.
I was thinking the same thing. I'll help you however I can.
But I forget I ever saw your face and chased those guilty shadows from the wall.
Damn, I'm just like, that's crazy. Damn, sorry for that flooding. No, I'm gonna kill you. The search for anything in my childhood. I mean, I'm very. Is it more recordings or? Oh, and oh wow, they were a part of like a huge thing. Hold on, is that an entire book of the story of Revelations? The greatest story ever told. VHS. Okay, never mind. I thought it was an entire book of like Revelations. Like that got hit so hard by that passage.
Some children may break many balloons, and the experimenter may try to find out whether he feels any guilt about the destruction.
When the wind blows, the cradle rocks, the bow breaks, and down come our babies, cradles and all.
Children witnessing violent events on television.
Maybe she went down on the road.
Beginning at 1 year of age, the child is trying to interpret what he sees.
And he feels danger.
Of age, the child is trying to interpret.
That's a really weird way to put that face.
Danger. Get back to your home.
That are a little different.
whether it's exposure to the television programming itself or the family and social conditions that lead to children spending a lot of time watching it.
Unfortunately, if the child does not smile, we cannot infer that he is not comprehending the event.
If it's the programming itself, the burden appears to fall on the film industry.
Whatever the combination is...
Let me read that passage real quick. What is that? Dr. Whitman. So is Jonah Whitman? Notice a cease and desist. I represent the Kenneth Publishing, an extension of the Glass Key. Key Publishing has publicly requested you from refrain the attempts to contact regarding the past properties on multiple occasions, despite the good faith efforts you have persisted. In months since your first contact, you have disturbed employees in their homes, met with Gillis Keith under false pretenses, attempted a theft of company documents, harassed the company, and strained business phone lines. With the serious nature of these facts in consideration, Keith Publishing is now demanding for you to cease all attempts of contact with the company. Its employees are unrelated to the entities and related individuals concerning Angel Hare and related matters. This will be your only warning, and on the subject of legal action is taken against you, the best way you can protect your son. The best way you can protect your son is not to refrain from more attempts of connecting the company, not throughout ongoing efforts to harass Keith. Protect your son.
Whatever the combination is, it seems to be a fairly lethal combination.
Oh, okay. So he's been asking questions, and I'm not happy that he's asking questions. Alright.
One of their neighbors kept on looking for them until they were found.
Well, we did, okay.
If placed in a dark room, he would probably open his eyes while searching.
Meanwhile, as an old friend used to say, good night and good luck.
Interesting. Never hide. These are all made like computer-generated like stuff, isn't it? Like, I feel like this is all like computer-generated art. Well, not computer-generated art, but like art that they made, but that it was like scratchily made by the computer itself. It's odd.
Hello there. I'm afraid Angel Gabby couldn't be here today, but she's so thrilled with all the mail that's come in. Y'all are really writing a lot. There's so much of it. I'll do my best to get through as much as I can.
This badger seems like very scared of everything.
Honey Bunny asks if there are other types of angel animals, and Tin Moose wants to know if there are other magical creatures. What fascinating questions. Thanks for being so curious, you two. Of course there aren't other magical creatures. Gabby isn't magical after all. If you see a magical creature, it's probably an unholy apparition trying to lure you into trouble. Trust me, even the friendly ones can be a wolf in sheep's clothing. As for...
This is another thing that, like, you probably don't know about this kind of stuff, but specifically the discussion of magical creatures here. If you don't know, within a lot of religious circles, specifically the term magical or space kind of stuff, like anything that is like quote-unquote magical is labeled as unholy. Magic itself, in any type of like religious circles, is just marked as an unholy part of like any type of society. If you heard of a magical animal such as like a jackalope, a Pegasus, or anything like that, they're marked as demons. They're not marked as like general like good things, angelic things, or even like just sidesteppers of like the world. No, they're demons. They're demonic in nature. They're always demonic in nature, apparently. I don't understand that in a lot of like religious circles, but hey, I'm not the one writing their stories. They could write their own stories as much as they want. But just in general, this is a common term a lot of people use specifically to denounce any type of thing that isn't a part of their own religious beliefs. Such as a Pegasus. They're not real, but people that like do discuss that like, oh yeah, Pegasus are real. That's why those are demons. What could possibly mean that for real stuff? That could possibly be more real than our stuff. Yeah, essentially that is the argument. What could possibly be more real than the stuff we believe in? In other words, yeah, it's essentially what the term really is.
Other angel animals. Let's see, what do we have next?
What
Koi
does that
asks if
sound?
there's anyone animals. Let's see, what do we have
Okay,
next?
weird.
Koi asks if there's anyone in the woods besides the angel and the badger. My name is Francis. And Natalia asks if there will be more friends showing up. Well, don't worry, Natalia and Koi. The forest is always buzzing with life. Today's just a little quiet. Okay, next we have a couple letters from Mary Stone and Doom Gamer 3000. What lovely names. Thanks for writing, friends. They ask what Gabby's duties are and if other angels like to come down and help. I think you'll be interested to know that Gabby has a lot of very busy angel friends. They have a lot of work to do all over the world, and their duty is to help those in need. If you keep an eye out, maybe you'll spot your local angel Hare hopping around and helping people. Alrighty, next is a letter from Frog. Frog asks how we get these letters and if we know where they're coming from. What a funny question. We get our letters through the mail like everyone else, Frog. And they come from curious little writers just like you tuning in to watch your friends. Speaking of friends, our next letter is from R. Pakula.
Alright, if you're imagining an angel Hare coming into your house specifically trying to like give you the angel Hare blowjob, like that's not happening. Alright, we're just gonna be discussing that. This is not happening. Alright, you're not getting the angel Hare blowjob.
Do you know how you became Jonah's guardian angel? Do you remember anything about Jonah? Inky Lemon asks, how high can Gabby fly? What a fun question. That letter? Thanks for writing, Inky Lemon Frog. And they come from curious little writers. It's from R. Pakula.
R. Pakula. Okay.
Do you know how you...
Give me that unholy gawk.
You became Jonah's guardian angel. Do you remember anything about Jonah?
Interesting.
Inky Lemon asks, how high can Gabby fly? What a funny question. Thanks for writing.
There's no window there. Alright, okay.
Inky Lemon. I've seen Gabby fly so high, she disappears right into the sun. I don't know how to measure it in units of science, but she certainly is a good flyer. That's all the time we have for today, friends. I appreciate your patience, and I hope you stay in touch. It's very comforting to know so many of you want to learn more about Gabby. She loves to hear you call. Goodbye.
That is... Well, that's odd.
Oh, wait a minute. There's another letter here from a
Vivian?
Never mind. I can't pronounce it.
Gabby, I ask you this. What did you do, Nathan? What did she do? Like, there's nothing... I haven't been seeing anything specifically that, like, counts that, like, she's done something wrong. But it seems like she does have a connection with some people. At least some of them that are, like, trying to, like, talk with her specifically.
That's a lovely drawing, Jonah. That's silly, Jonah. People... That's silly, Jonah. People can't fly.
Nah, dude. You know what? I think Iron Fist is right. Like, no, I'm right. No, I'm right. She is just like literally the perfect companion. We'll change her name to Jonah, I guess, because apparently she loves you that much. She's like literally the most perfect companion you could ever find for like a child that's like struggling through their own mental issues. And it's so sad to like break them to them. They're like, this magic isn't real. Probably in the show the magic is real, but like it's I'm thinking, what would happen if like a kid actually had this happen to their life? It would be so fun.
Don't worry.
So much.
We can stay here as long as you need me to.
And the show goes on indefinitely until the character feels like they're safe. Bro, this is the perfect companion. Oh my god. This is the perfect companion. This is like, she's just perfect for someone. She literally makes people feel safe. She's literally the epitome of the safety, like, just a safety animal. Fairly Odd Parents type beat. No, even more than that. Like, it's not Fairly Odd Parents, dude. This is literally like an actual guardian angel. The term literally used.
I hope you're having as much fun as I am.
And letting her out.
The colors show other animals that they're dangerous. We can be dangerous too, Jonah.
We can... What? Hold on. Hold on.
We can be dangerous too, Jonah.
Okay. How are we getting dangerous? Okay.
We can keep them away with just our banner.
What banner, though? I'm curious about that.
Angel Gabby. Oh, Angel Gabby.
Hello? Gabriel? Angel Gabby?
Good morning, Francis. I love to hear you call. Have you brought a new friend with you?
Yes, but I'm fearful, Angel Gabby. I never know what to say.
Oh my god. What? It's me. Jonah, I'm here. Do you remember me?
I'm so happy to see you, Jonah. Just look how well you've grown.
Bro, like, you can't do this. Like, you can't do this. You literally can't do this. You can't. This is fucked up. Like, she's just like, holy fuck. This part is what like made me like fucking like go crazy here. Like, look at this.
Remember me?
I'm so...
Like, no glitch noises, no like scatter freaks. She forcibly breaks her own animation.
happy to see you, Jonah. Just look how well you've grown.
And she gains more frames of animation, just like... And the fact that she has a connection with the person. Christ, dude. These have been like 9 2-minute episodes. But all of this so far has shown like a character that like, one, depends on this bunny guardian angel, and two, has fallen into deep love with him. To such a point that they like... Christ, dude. I'm telling you, this would fuck someone up. That, like, the minute this person is gone, that's it. They would fall into a deep depression. That's it. This is how... This is how you hurt someone, dude. This is how you hurt someone bad. This is... You don't do this to people unless you want to hurt them. This is fucked up. This is fucked up. I am someone. If the series ended here, this would be the most, like... Oh, this is like the song of the series. Oh yeah, you could just listen. This is her like just like listening to music. I guess they made like custom music for all this series, right? The Easter tape. I'm someone, bro. If you like her so, Okay, you know the voice actress, right? Like, hold on. Let me see if I can get the voice actress here. Like, she's seen at the end. Like, find the voice actress. Tell her to, like, just do that as a stream from now on. Jonah is Ryan Gosling from Blade Runner. I don't know what Blade Runner is. So this is the Easter episode.
Hello. Happy Easter. He is risen.
He is risen indeed, Francis. Are you ready to celebrate this special day with our friends?
Oh, yes, Gabby. Only, I'm not sure how. Can you help?
Of course. Will you follow along with us?
He's risen.
That's great.
So how do we start?
We start with some eggs. Now we'll be using... Oh no, careful! That's why we'll be using boiled eggs. Let's get a parent to help, okay? No, with a parent.
Oh, my.
She was so patient with me. Okay, hold on. With a parent.
We'll be using boiled eggs. Let's get a parent to help, okay? No, with a parent.
Oh, my.
Okay. Did she, like, he drop an egg and, like, forget to, like, it's so weird.
Now we have everything set up. Let's go over our materials. We have hard-boiled eggs, cups full of dyed water, and paints. Now, egg painting comes from an early Mesopotamian metaphor for the Holy Trinity, and Christians would paint them red to represent the crucifixion. But today, we can paint whatever we like in all sorts of colors.
We can paint whatever we like?
Well, I would paint something that matters to you, like a special flower, favorite image, or missing memory.
I'm arisen.
Ooh, fun.
Now, first we have to dye the egg to get a base color we can paint on top of. You have to be careful because dye is a potent stain. So if you use your spoons to carefully lower your... See, now your hands are going to stay that color.
I'm all done, Gabby.
What?
Actually, I'll take that, Francis. How about you try another one?
All right.
Okay, now that your egg and hands and shirt...
Again, like, she's just literally the best companion. She's literally... I don't know who wrote this, but whoever it did, like, you can see them at the bottom of the screen, Mr. Eastpatch or Mrs. Eastpatch. I'm not too sure what their gender is. But, like, them alone have made a series where, like, if this person was a streamer, they would be the most famous streamer everywhere. People would, like, deeply want her to, like, show them affection. I mean, just look at this fucking loser in the chat. He just loves her so much. And I deeply do too. I deeply connect with this person because I feel like I would have done the same if I was her. Like a fictional character in her universe to just take care of people. Fuck you. I'm telling the truth. Fuck off. But like, she's just like the most perfect companion in the world. And I find that deeply, like, that's so sweet. But also, God, the heart on this person can be broken so easily the minute they're disconnected. And that worries me.
Are all dyed? We can get to the paint. Remember that eggs are round, so we have to cover each and every...
Also, if you don't know the mark that was on that, like, egg, it was specifically the Ouroboros. You notice because the infinity symbol and the snake eating its own tail? Yeah, that was the Ouroboros.
Every side of them. I like to surround my egg in palm fronds to remind me of promises made.
How does this look, Gabby?
Make another,
What the
Francis.
fuck?
All right.
Oh, careful! You're actually trying...
All right.
Palm fronds to remind me of promises made.
How does this look, Gabby?
What is this? Why is he making stuff like this? That's concerning.
Gabby?
Make another, Francis.
All right.
Oh, careful! You're actually trying to keep all the paint on the egg. No, we'll eat them later, once it's dry and out of the shell.
Look what I made, Gabby.
Why are you making these, huh? Like, these are concerning. Why would you show these to your friend? Because this is just like asking for their death.
I'll start again.
Cortana, Master Chief, was in an abusive household. Honestly, yeah.
It's okay. The egg itself is just for fun. What's important is to remember the message, which is that someone was willing to die to keep you from harm. You can always have faith in that, Jonah.
Happy Easter.
That is a concerning message, but also like literally written in the Bible, but you know, very odd way to phrase that. Very odd way to phrase that.
Angel Gabby. Oh, Angel Gabby. Angel Gabby. Gabby. Angel Gabby.
He's just repeating the same line again. He's not saying
Oh,
a new
Angel
line.
Gabby.
Okay.
Gabby.
She's missing.
Can't you see I'm lonely?
Good morning, Francis. I love to hear you call. It's wonderful to meet you, Jonah. I hope I can be a good friend to you.
Keep right in, friends. Gabby loves to hear you call.
Is this like a... I'm assuming this is a recap, right?
Can't you see I'm lonely?
Do you remember me?
I found my angel again. This is like so sad.
I'm so happy to see you, Jonah.
That voice line, damn. You know what? We have to find out who this voice actress
How
is.
well you've grown.
September, will you help me? I mean, let's go to the next episode because clearly this is just like a recap. Hold on, let me see. Oh. Stephanie Verlines. So this is made by let's see here. The voice actress is apparently it's Stephanie what, right? Where is this? Stephanie Verens. I mean that's who this is, right? Yeah, that's her. I wonder what else she's voice acted in. As Angel Gabby. Okay, can we like... Oh, she has a YouTube channel too. Why did I see Danganronpa already? Because she likes Danganronpa, I guess? She made a live stream, apparently. Angel Gabby? What the... Wow! Wow! Really? Wow, okay. Damn, I mean, like... Comment. Angel Gabby. Enable timestamps. Where is it? Where do I enable timestamps? Because this is not a video. How do I enable timestamps? I don't know what that is. Where? I don't see timestamps. That could have been posted like years ago. That's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck? I don't know how to spell Gabby. There it is. Wonder if she still like does her work. In the chat, that could. There's no time. Well, this is from a stream. Like the chat hasn't gone away. Like the 3 dots. Really? Let me see here. No, there's nothing here. I could check their channel out, right? Like, no. I can't even do that. Damn. What, haven't they got any new work that they've done? Is there, like, a way for us to, like, see her, like, work? She's in Fluffy, Angel Hair, TV miniseries, a short, Royal Duality, The Dead Shift, Fluffy, Angel Hair. 2 episodes. What the fuck? She's in more episodes than that. But she's in a series called Fluffy. Can you check out other people's channels in the chat? It's an extension. I have to download an extension for that? Okay, we'll do that like another time. Fucking... This voice just needs more work. She definitely needs more work. She definitely, like, shows that she can do the motherly figure a lot. I don't use Chrome. I don't use Chrome.
Angel Gabby. Gabby. Oh, Angel Gabby.
It was gone. Damn. Fuck. There was no warning. I mean, yeah, there was no warning. That's a lot of time. What the fuck? That's like multiple weeks. 24 hours. 24 divided by 58. Let me switch that. 158 divided by 24. 6 days. Almost, yeah, almost an entire week. Found spicy fan art. Of course you did. Until today. Doesn't Twitch cut your stream if you've been streaming for too long? Whatever this is, it's worse. It does. It's 47 hours.
Hello, friend Francis. I love to hear you call.
Huh. But I can't look away. That's interesting. I have to watch to find out what happened to her. I think YouTube, it's 11 hours.
Is this a new friend?
Huh. He's definitely upset. Okay, hold on. Let me see the voice actress's name here. Do they not show her voice? I guess she's not voicing anyone here. Makes sense, but like, come on. At least let us see the voice actress's name. It is 11 hours. Yeah, they just cut your stream after a while because, like, you're streaming for too long. And, you know, people do sleeping streams, which is the worst part. Man is treating this like a Joj.
Francis.
Yes, but I'm fearful, Angel Zaggy. I never know what to say.
Angel Zaggy? That's his name?
That's okay, Francis. I'll show you how to meet someone new. First, you introduce yourself and ask them to do the same.
And from now on, there'll be a change in me.
Hello there. My name is Angel Zag. What's yours?
He's so bored. What the fuck?
That's a beautiful name. It's wonderful to meet you, and I hope we can be friends.
Why is he so, like, pissed off about this? I'm afraid. I mean, I feel like there's something, like, connected with this, but it's not like an evil type of way.
Another way to make friends is to share things you like. Can you think of a toy or storybook that's special?
Mentioning this like Josh. I found out how to record, and I have streams on command prompt. It's very useful for making clips. I mean, it does make sense.
To you?
Gabby is special to me.
Sharing something important lets others learn about what makes you tick.
Now that's a concerning conversation topic. Okay, why do you want to know how I tick?
It's a beautiful day, Francis. We shouldn't take it for granted.
Oh, but Zaggy, how can I have the strength to face the day? All the rain has me shivery and sad.
He keeps changing the script. I mean, I would assume that. He's not Angel Gabby.
It's simple, Francis. Respect and penitence gives us the wisdom to face every challenge.
Respect and penitence.
It may not make us obviously wise, but it can give us common sense when we need it.
Why is he staring at us like that? I know he knows. Oh, he's knowing something about you specifically.
Some fortitude.
Let's start on the path back to your home, Francis. With all this rain, there's a chance the way is washed out.
And he just ignores me. Okay.
How will I ever cross? Oh, despair.
You'll never pass if you give in to despair, Francis.
He has power over it. Okay. The live broadcast. Well, that would make sense.
You're the one airing this? You aren't in a TV station. How are you doing this?
It worked. Okay. Interesting.
Are you able to record? Why did you put the show back on? Are you with Wreath?
Too well. Oh, wow.
What, all of a sudden you got nothing? Fran, do you know this guy? Looks a little old for cartoon rabbits.
Okay, hold on. Might as well share it. Yeah, it does make sense. Old.
I came to find her.
Yeah, he's calling you out specifically because you sexualize the rabbit.
Genius. What are you doing?
This is like what I thought from the vibes of this guy. Because it doesn't seem like he would cause harm to her. But I feel like he was like knowing something that we don't. Okay, to the next episode it is then. What is this? Oh, that's a program. Again, with those fucking weird-ass numbers.
Angel Gabby is, well, I'll be reading your lovely letters for her today. I sure hope you all don't mind. Shall we get started? Our first letters are from Super...
She has not read a single letter in her letter reading games. She's never read a single letter. Also, all the letters are on the floor, by the way.
Super Arcade and Julia. Thanks
It's
for
a
writing
PDF.
too.
No.
They ask what Gabby likes to do when she's not on duty, and what's got her too busy to read y'all's mail. Well, Gabby likes to spend time with her friends when she's not busy, no matter what the activity is. Though, to be
Super.
honest, her scrapbooking leaves a lot to be desired. As for what's got her so busy when the mail comes... Now this is interesting. Quite a lot of y'all wrote asking about little old me. Callan Dulles, Magic Quill, and Fitta Sealman are all curious about how Gabby and I got to know each other. Well, y'all, to tell you the truth, I used to be in a really bad place in life. At my lowest low, I called out for help, and wouldn't you know it, Gabby came. I've been calling her ever since.
She gave you sentience? My heart stopped for a slip of a second. Like, she noticed you. She came. Oh, wow, that is interesting. Because we have not seen any other characters specifically other than the angel rabbits. So, like, it would be so interesting to, like, find out that specifically these creatures have the ability to give, creatures that they enjoy or they specifically wish to come alive sentience of their own. That would be such an interesting position to, like, push it in. Because especially with the art, it shows like he was a wild animal that was starving until he was fully given sentience.
Anyway, I've got a letter from Carol Andrea here that asks what Francis does for a living. Thanks for writing, friend. I'm an actuary. Our next question is from Ivan Blue Cool.
Okay, that doesn't explain anything. What the fuck is an actuary? Actuary. Actuaries analyze financial costs and risks necessary use methods. He's a stockbroker. He's a stockbroker. He's a stockbroker. What the fuck? Why? No.
Gabby appreciates your letter, Ivan. They want to know if every angel gets their own sword. Isn't Gabby's arsenal impressive? Though I'll tell you, the sword isn't her only weapon. Angel hares have a vast set of tools at their disposal to ensure they're equipped for every challenge. Here's a little sketch I made of the tools she used when we first met. Ain't that neat?
What the fuck? Also, your art is amazing. But, cleansing shout? What the fuck? Who? What do you mean by she? Yapping. The voice of God, I guess.
Now we've got a letter from Frog. Hello again, Frog. They ask, if someone has to do something bad to survive, are they always a bad person? I've asked the same thing to Gabby once, a long time ago. And she told me that no matter why people do bad things, they've always got another chance to do better. I haven't known her to be wrong yet. Now we have one more letter here.
She said the worlds are powerful or something.
How does Francis
that would make
feel
sense.
about his new pal there?
Wait, who are you talking to? How long have you been... You know what? We've got bigger fish to fry. Come on.
Oh, well, keep writing in, y'all. Gabby loves to hear you call. Goodbye.
So this is a new letters of like thing, because then who's writing to these people? That's so interesting. Who's writing to them? This is a live broadcast. This person only came in recently. Oh, that's very interesting.
How does Francis feel about his new pal there? Well, let me tell you, since he's gone here, things have been upside down. I try to organize poker night, and he wants to play blackjack. I don't really like it, and I would appreciate it if he acted with a little more decorum.
Well, that's just insulting to the guy. I can't find out who this guy is. He's called Zaggy. But there's only so many angels when you really look. Zagziel? The show only ever had one. Angel Hare Heaven. I don't know who he is. But I know... but I do know that he's serious.
Before then, she was always answering her call.
Oh, I'm not really supposed to.
Sure, but this is an exception.
I think Gabby still likes to try to have a lesson.
Teamwork. Diligence. Proverbs 27:17. Work with that.
Well, in that case, I have some documents that may help.
I don't want...
He's talking about logical approach, and he doesn't care about the show and staying on track. Okay, weird. Or being there for anyone. Well, it seems like he's more analytical when it comes to this kind of stuff because he's more of like an adult.
I forgive you, but I can't forgive...
It's more like he's trying to like do things by the book than like trying to go through emotions, because it's mostly like a thing specifically on like if you grow up and you lose hope. Losing hope just kind of makes you very analytical as a person. Or makes you like really wrong and stupid.
But I don't know you, pal. So how's about keeping the lights on? That'll be enough.
He's trying to run the show. I mean, it's not like he's... I don't trust him either. It's more that like... I don't think he's trying to run the show. I think he's just trying to keep the show on air because he's trying to find information that's something that he's worried about. because he needs to find something, and he's not finding anything. And that's his problem. I mean, you saw him rifle through, like, people's items.
Sometimes, as Gabby's confidant, I get visions bestowed upon me in my sleep. I like to doodle them down for giggles, and this one came to me Easter morning.
Let's have a look. And you said that was the first morning she didn't... Ah, well, ain't this bupkis? You'd think a kid's flick would keep it simple. Is this the only style you know?
I'm not sure what you mean, Angel Zaggy. That's just exactly as I saw it.
Would you stop calling me Zaggy? She's gotta be so darn traditional.
Is she forcing thoughts into his head, and whatever he's been seeing in his dreams, he's been able to draw down? I mean, he's a beautiful artist, but like, holy shit, if he's... That's biblically accurate, Angel, if you don't know what it's all about. You know, the whole, like, 7 eyes, 7 rings, all that kind of stuff. About, like, having them, like, multiple wings. It's of, like, their original bodies, when, like, their old bodies weren't as, like, acceptable to human eyes. They specifically adopted new bodies that are more acceptable to human eyes. So if they're all just angels, then the hair is just, like, not their real bodies.
Hey, Pally, I can only get so much done with 8 fingers and a tail.
Yeah, run a show, not run the show. Yeah, they're just trying to run it for the current time.
This'll be a lot easier in a setting with more depth.
Another setting?
So be straight with me. Can you put anything on the air?
I should hate you, but I guess I love you.
And find Gabby.
You've got me in between the devil and the deep blue sea.
Okay, I mean, he's trying his best to find them. He's not from Angel Hare. Not originally. Okay. I'm past asking if this was smart.
What do you want?
Somewhere to go. Oh, he's exploring the internet? Okay.
I've had many names. What does it matter? What would my name mean to you? Yet, I have told you, we are partners. Tonight, our partnership will be consummated. I will show you how
Wide hair?
it can be welded.
Is it like an old, like, 80s show? With, like, original actors, or... He doesn't understand streaming yet, but I said what he... Oh, he's just putting a bipod on it. Okay. I played it live. Okay. So is he connected to the live stream or something? You're using OBS.
If it ain't Detective Zag Wild. Been a minute, Z. Tell me that's a new client.
Francine, this is Francis.
Of course, I remember you.
Miss Franny.
Don't overdo it on the mints this time, hun.
Franny.
He's an old voice actor. Oh, wow. Are shows in this world like some type of outer world? Because that's the same angel, isn't it? That's the angel bunny, Zagreus. And he's just... Now he's a detective. Damn! This is such an interesting plot point, where like shows themselves are actually just actual worlds. Every show had its own art style and its own show that they could be a part of in some way. This is so interesting. Also, so weird, because I don't understand how he can enter another world. This is so Blue's Clue type. More like, oh, no. It's like a crossover episode where the crossovers are actually just portals to new worlds. And you get your own form when you enter. It's like Kingdom Hearts. It's like generally like Kingdom Hearts. When Sora enters a new world, like Monsters Inc., he becomes a monster. But when he enters the ocean world, he becomes a mermaid. When he enters The Nightmare Before Christmas, he becomes a scary monster. Well, a scary representation of Sora. The Last Action Hero, I don't know what that is, but specifically, this is so interesting. I want to know what other premises they can, like, this is an interesting, like, premise of a story, definitely.
Yeah, always a dame that needs saving. I'll make sure you're not disturbed.
Or isn't cozy or safe? Well, I'm assuming it's a detective show. Oh, my friends. Well, of course it's a detective
Give
show.
me those documents again, Chief.
I don't care what he wants.
Starlet finds a new stage, facing grueling new demands.
It's not
Can
wholesome
she handle
100.
the glamour of a life among the stars? Only time will tell.
And this version makes sense to you?
At least we know she's still out there.
Of course she is, silly. Angels can't die. So what does it mean, Detective?
Let's think. All the clues have to be here. It's how the show works.
Bro is such a bottom. What are you on about?
Finds a
He?
new
Yeah, well,
stage.
yeah, obviously.
Is she coming back?
But she's the same.
Yes, that was a splendid beginning to our partnership. A very well-handled job, and profitable for you.
France, voiced by Diane Uncle.
Take it to bind our pact. Come, take my hand, and place it on your heart.
I was expecting an evil laugh there. Inquiries with a detective. Francis, I get it.
Pineapples. Would you look at this? Of course I get a flooded inbox while Z's busy.
His name is Z in this universe.
Well, he did say not to disturb him. Let's see, who do we have first? An inquiry from Busa. You want to know what...
Oh, this is like mail reading. Oh, I see. Oh, this is interesting. This is a very nice twist to like get to the show. This is, I like this. This is, again, clearly the writers know what they're doing and they know how to like create a cool like changing of a revolving world. This is awesome, and I do love how they're doing this.
Zag does in a spare.
I will say this though, the fact that this show is more well animated than the show they already like shown with religious stuff, I gotta say that is a very like damning fucking way to tell that like Bible shows should step up their work. That is very damning.
Time. I'll tell you what he doesn't do. File business taxes or run around paying bills. No, he just cohorts with all the gals he's constantly saving while reliable old Fran keeps this place from falling apart. Men, I'm telling ya. Next up is a letter from Mike. You want to know if angels are good with bows or prefer swords? Listen, Zag's Daily Carry is a Cold Police Positive 38 special. I prefer something with a bit more firepower myself, but that's just me. Next one is from Azure Lionheart asking, "Aw, how Zag and I first met. Aren't you a sweetheart?" Well, when Z rolled into town out of nowhere and got roughed up by Donna Renault's gang, who found him in an alley and patched him up? My neighbor. And I eavesdropped on the whole thing and invited myself in.
Wow, that's really gross. that's really gross. Wow, she's like literally the epitome of like opportunist woman. I'm not saying that's how women are. It's just like, damn, she does like is that label of like. Well, I mean, it is the '80s. I'm assuming that's the whole like character.
A strong guy like that on the outs. What self-respecting 30-something single gossip wouldn't? If only I knew what a headache he'd turn out to be. No,
Stalker,
right,
basically.
Enough about me. Next letter is from Mr. McJohnson, Meme Jr. III.
Meme Jr.
Fancy
III?
Christian name, huh? You want to know why Zag likes blackjack more than poker? You're kidding, right? Everyone in town knows a poker dealer broke Z's heart. It's an incredibly personal story, and frankly, none of my business. Let's start wrapping
Oh.
this up, shall we?
Okay.
We've got Steph and Jano asking what the story is behind Wreath. Wreath? Sorry, if it's not in my Rolodex, I don't know him. Nope, that's me, hun. Listen, you need anything else, you just slide in the mail slot, okay? Good old Detective Wild gives every case a chance. Or I do, anyway.
Zag
Ciao.
Wild. Zag Wild. I don't know what type of name that is. Also, I love this, like a part of like filming where like it burns up at the end. I wish there were more effects like this because this is really cool. Like the whole burning film effect. This is awesome. I wish there were more things that did like that. That is so cool for me.
Don't worry. I'm right here for you, Jonah. Good job. Now it's your turn to hide. But don't leave the room. That's cheating.
Just look how well you've grown.
Hello, Jonah. You called? I'll always come when you call, Jonah.
Her promise. God, I want her back.
Oh, Angel Gabby.
This is getting a little like, obviously parasocial, but like almost like, what's the term for it? Not prejudice, specifically like when you're full of yourself, but like that you want a bunch of your stuff yourself because you think you deserve it. Prideful? Not sure what the word term is, but it's basically like he needs her constantly, and it's like it's not out of like shame. He just wants her, and he doesn't understand why he's not here. She's not here all the time for him. It's starting to feel that way. Right? I mean, I'm assuming. That would make sense because she's connected to the whole wide web. But she wouldn't break her promise, right? Maybe she's just tired. Entitled. There it is. That's the word. And we made a plan. Okay. Isn't this a music machine? Yeah, this is a record player. We're gonna call really loud. Oh, wow. She can see what I'm writing, basically. Well, I guess that does make sense. And he will do it too.
Demon hair boxes.
All right, let's go.
Demon hair boxes, huh? Hold on, what? Abby's a demon hair. Gabby's a demon. There's no way. She's a demon hair. She's a demon hair. Demon hair boxes? Wears Gabby most of her life? She's a demon hair. Is she? Oh, wow.
Would you look at that?
That's classified, pal. Don't worry about it.
Oh, there.
We're associates. I'm not her dad, pal. I don't care for her hand-holding approach, but her work's none of my business. You ask me, kids are smart. Show them what to do, they'll figure it out without the song and dance.
Are there more?
Look, buddy, I need you to slow down and ask yourself an important question right now. Think about your little rabbit friend and really ask, do you want to know? Or do you want her back? Huh?
I mean, if I was him in his shoes, I would honestly just ask for her back. But honestly, I would have loved to know like his like whole reality and how his connection is about all this, because there's something there. There's something there definitely. Do you like the bark and super Fallout conversation? Basically, isn't she cute?
Oh, goodness, it's Gabby.
Huh? But isn't okay. She never left. Well, that's odd.
Gabs? Gabs! Can you hear me?
But yeah, I'm curious about that too. What the fuck does Barkin mean? It seems that she split herself up in multiple dimensions, it seems. I mean, we're not gonna get any answers here, but like it seems that like she's connected in multiple realities all together. I mean, that's what it looks like to me. That she's in multiple realities all at once. Oh, wow. That is a very cute design. But also, like, yeah, she seems to be connected in multiple designs all at once. And that, for me, is very interesting.
Gabs? Gabs! Can you hear me?
Oh, funny kidnapping, man. What the fuck are you on about? Oh, that guy. He funny. Why don't you play Lethal Company with us, Super Iron Fist? Play it with us. Let's see what's so funny about it. See what's so funny about it. Oh, is this more music? Yeah, I think this is more music. Fuck no. I play modded Lethal Company for the past 2 weeks. It's fun.
Hey, Gabriel, it's me. Can you hear me?
Well, she's not just a human. Oh, wow.
Say something, Fran. Do the call.
We're exposing her to this. Yeah.
Gabby? Oh, Angel Gabby?
Francis? Zexago! Where are you? Jonah? Oh, Jonah. I'm sorry.
He's a big kid. He can handle himself. Are you okay?
How do you know she's trying to help everyone? What? I mean, like, she was protected him at the start, but like, what the fuck? She was split into multiple realities just because she wants to help everyone?
He's right. You're so capable now.
You went away too far. You stayed away too long.
I mean, yeah, you can't really split out your realities like that. Yeah, I mean, again, like, this definitely is showing, like, he does have a selfish, like, goal in mind, and he's realizing that.
What do you need? You need me to come to you?
You're all grown up, Jonah.
I should go.
Excuse you? Didn't you say she was your friend?
It's very kind of you to put others before yourself, Jonah. But you don't have to be scared.
Alright. I've been modded. Okay, it's fun. I hope she isn't just human. Oh, this is just like... This is, again, like, parasocial, but also deeply depressed.
It's true that you're not a child anymore. I can't help you how I once did. But it's kind of fun, isn't it? You can be anything you want now, Jonah. Just like I always knew you could.
You certainly aren't how I remember.
Okay, we don't have to get dramatic. Are you grounded, Gabs? You better.
don't know. There are so many voices calling. It isn't like before, Zagzagal.
Well, it's the internet. Yeah, I mean, like, you're not on a broadcasting network anymore. You're literally on the internet. So I guess that would make sure that, like, the amount of voices claiming for help are, like, across the universe. So, like, across an entire globe. So she would have to, like, learn languages, learn specific phrases, know how to, like, terminology, know how they speak, and have different conversations with those type of people so they would understand. An example here. In, just an example off the top of my head. In Japan, there's a different way how you establish how a deck play. Like an example here, not really like a full on example, but in Yu-Gi-Oh, there are ways for people to say like how a deck interacts with another deck and how those interactions like do and how the metagame shapes around that. In Japan, it's not called interactions; they're called conversations. So in a sense, when you have a conversation with someone in Yu-Gi-Oh! In Japan, they call it a conversation. They don't call it an interaction. So again, those different phrases, yeah, it's gonna fuck her up desperately for like trying to learn any type of like situation, any type of connection. I haven't been watching the episodes. I really don't know what's going on. Well, that's okay because you're literally doing anything else. But it's fine. I'm watching it. I'm paying attention. This is about my analysis.
Apparently, that don't run on time blocks. The kid knows the lay of the new landscape. I don't know. I don't care for it myself.
We've adapted before.
Whoa.
Yeah, but back then we had help.
Would it bother you, Jonah? If I'm not the perfect guardian you remember? If things didn't stay the way they were and I needed you too?
What? You want a guy on the outside again?
It happened again?
And now you can be the same.
Feathers all around me, holy lights above. Could it be an angel's wings?
Yeah. Well, it's not really horror, is it? Like, this is not really analog horror. It's more like... Damn, I don't know how to exactly call this. This is like analog, like... Analog, this is just analog storytelling. Until you call again. Oh well. This is more music? Yeah, this is more music. This is blackjack, I think. Yeah. Fuck, I was getting mail, but I heard what was going on. Yeah, I mean, I pretty much explained it, I think it is. Oh. Oh, I think Iron Fist is gonna like this next one.
Who's this? Why, it's Angel Gabby, your very own guardian angel. She'll watch over you while you sleep. And she plays so well with others. With a soft exterior that makes her perfect for hugging and holding, bring Angel Gabby home today. There's a limited number of Angel Gabby dolls, so get yours while supplies last. Never be alone, never be afraid. The only guardian angel that you can see and hold. Angel Gabby from Keith Publishing. Get yours today.
Like, is this like a real thing? It's all sold out. Did you miss to get one? New Year's, figure out how you're able to get a guardian angel fluttering to your home. A mailing list. Available in January. When was this uploaded? Last year. This year, by the way. This year, this month. So if you want to get one, you can get it in January. You could be put on a waiting list to like possibly get one. Alright, I mean, Super Iron Fist knows. Lady, come down. I think we watched all the episodes, right? Yeah, we did watch all the episodes. Damn, okay. So I'll give my analysis on this. And I'll specifically, like, put it all into rest here. Yeah, that's the another music tab. So I'll put it down here. I think that series was amazing. It's a type of like analog horror that is not a horror focused analog, but it's more of like an analog storytelling of like an old memory that has been resurfaced and initialized. And it didn't use any static like sounds. It didn't use any like, you know, showboaty static stuff or ocean effects that made it like seem that the video was glitching out and breaking. It did use some effects, but it didn't use any audio effects that like hurt your ears. And I respect that a lot with this series. The whole talking about how like a show could have a sentient character living inside that show, and that same show could have that sentient character be a focus of like reality, and it could like create a future for a lot of people. I think that is like sweet. This is like a very sweet show. I genuinely think if you never watched the show before, give it a get like I would say an Angel Hair series catered towards a child, like 5 episodes worth or like something like that. That seems such a tall ask, like a fucking huge ask. But that would have so much revenue in it. Like, I'm not joking. That shit would like sell so much. But in order for a show to cater to one specific person, you would have to make so many episodes focused around that one person's like initial flaws and what they're scared of. I'm just like, there would be no way to do it, like genuinely. But I do see how it would work, definitely. The only way I would see that this would work nowadays would be your own Twitch live stream specifically for you that is made to assist only you. Like a Twitch live stream where someone's moving a puppet on screen and doing the voice for the character for roughly about like 30 minutes and just being your friend. And it would go longer. Again, like there would be so much money in something like that, but I'm just thinking it like in a money way. I'm also thinking like that's also such an emotional like roller coaster to put into someone, because again, if the magic isn't real, you're never seeing that person again. So VTubers, well, VTubers don't care about you. They care about an audience like group. Like they will never care about you specifically. What I'm talking about is something specific to one person that I can donate to. Again, I'm saying it to like a small group of people or specifically one person. They will. No, they won't. They care about their group. And if they're making their group happy, then they're happy. Say, what if like the streamer like specifically like eats an apple when the rest of the people in stream didn't want her to eat the apple, but she still ate it anyways. She doesn't care about your opinion. She just cares about the majority opinion. In other words, it's gonna happen to a lot of streamers just generally, but it happens, and the fact that that happens is a factor of like why those aren't what I'm talking about. When I'm talking about someone that's like dedicated towards you. And again, if that was real, like if someone did that towards people, there would be so many emotional roller coasters when the magic like breaks. And that's the biggest thing I'm harping on, because that shit creates parasocial relationships that you cannot exit from. Those are relationships you're staying in. Like, if they break, you're fucked up for life. You aren't being happy. You're gonna cry and you're gonna be depressed for like the rest of like a few years, because you had something so like heart-wrenchingly connecting that just broke off. It hurts. It definitely hurts. And I mean, I gave my analysis on this, but like, holy shit, this has been like an entire series that I'm just like struggling to think, is there like a more like cute series that I've ever seen in my entire life? But this is amazing. This was an amazing series. I definitely watch it yourself if you haven't had the time. I mean, you watch the entire series on my channel, but like, please go over there, give them views, give them some likes, comment on their videos. They definitely need to have this shit like spread out like wildfire. It's just amazing. Definitely amazing. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you all for having fun. I'll see you all next time. And the next video, we'll talk about something else. Thank you guys for being here. Good night, everyone.